We were exploring again. That is, me and my brother Alex. Short for Alexander, you see, but you probably knew that. There's this huge tree. I swear it must be about 100 feet tall. Alex has climbed it 20 times if he has climbed it once. I don't understand what it is that seems so exciting to him at the top of it. The view, maybe? Not that it's any different to any other tree. It's just big, that's all. You know kids though, right? Young ones anyway. If they get an idea in their head, then that's it. It's in there to stay. Not that Alex is all that much younger than I am. Only 2 years, which makes him 10. Every now and then I try and talk him into climbing a different tree. He's done it a few times, but he says it's just not the same. Kids, hey. Once when we went camping, we climbed this other tree. Alex didn't really want to, but I made him. I can do that sometimes on account of me being the older brother. Anyways, we climbed it, and about halfway down, Alex cut his leg open on a bit of bark. Not a really deep cut or anything, just kind of like a scrape. He treated it like he had had his whole bloody leg off, I swear. You never heard so much racket, and from a little scrape. He kept yelling at me that it was my fault and that I'd made him climb it. Even though it was true, I don't think he needed to blame me. God, I felt bad. He kept going on about the tree on our street never cut him before, which isn't completely true anyway. When he was crying his eyes out, I promised him that when we got home, I'd climb his tree with him 5 times and I wouldn't get sour about it or nothing. You know what he did? He bargained with me. He made me promise to climb it 10 times. Cheeky bugger, don't you think? He's alright though, for a little kid anyway. You want to know another thing about Alex? He tells lies. Not bad lies or anything. Not that anyone gets upset with him or anything. Just that he tells these stories that don't even sound like lies. Like one time, he said that Dad let him drive the car. I believed him. Then about an hour later, he said that he'd made it up. I kind of felt stupid for believing him, but then I asked him why he said it, and he just shrugged his shoulders and tilted his head. When he does that, you can't be mad at him. I swear he knows when he's being cute. Ever since he was a baby, he puts on these little faces that make old ladies nearly crooked. They just get all flustered. You should see the way he does it. You'd probably chuck your lunch up. I know you would. I have to admit, he is cute. His skin's real pale. He doesn't talk much. He talks to me and all, just not that much to other people. Everyone always says how quiet he is, but I don't notice, probably because I'm used to it. He wrote this story for his teacher last year and he won an award. He's pretty smart really. Anyway, he won, but the problem was he was shy last year, when he was 9. He was too shy to collect his award in front of assembly, so the teacher had to give it to a different student. Alex didn't even care. The other kid's story was about his trip to the beach, or something boring like that, and Alex's was about a kid who had cancer. Alex's was probably 1,000 times better than the other kids. Alex just shrugged his shoulders and said that it didn't matter because the other student might grow up to be a writer, and all Alex wants to do is climb his tree. Alex and the other kid both ended up sitting at the top of that bloody tree for about half an hour. I always tell Alex that he's gonna fall out of the tree someday and break his neck. But when I say that, he says that he doesn't care because he knows that I will carry him home and look after him until the doctor gets there. I like it when he says that. It's like he trusts me heaps. and I'm not even that much older than him. But can you imagine me walking down the street carrying Alex, broken neck and all? I would though, if he needed me to. He's not bad for a brother. When Alex started losing his hair, me and him would make jokes about it. Because his skin's so pale, we would call him Uncle Fester. You know, from the Addams Family. After the doctors said that the chemo wasn't working, Alex didn't even cry. I kind of did, but only at night when I knew he wasn't listening. Mum cried at the funeral, but I didn't. Me and Alex just kind of looked at Mum. I could tell he was sad to be going, but of course, he wouldn't admit it. I gotta get going now. You know how I told you I promised to climb Alex's tree 10 times? Well, I'm up to number 8, and he wants to go again. I would probably climb up there even if I didn't promise. All he'd have to do is ask. I'd say no at first, naturally, but then I'd give in. I wouldn't even make him wait very long. I reckon he thinks I'm alright for a brother.